followed by the Dean of the College of Agriculture, Dr. LENITA R. CAPERIDA.
By the authority vested upon me as the Dean of the College of Bachelor of Science in Midwifery, it is my honor to present 24 candidates for graduation in Diploma in Midwifery who have successfully completed the academic requirements as prescribed by the Commission on Higher Education.
Madam President, Dr. Maria Agnes P. ORTEGA, through the power and virtue of power vested on me as the assigned Dean of the College of Agriculture, I have the honor to recommend 54 graduates in Diploma of Agriculture. Meaning that even if you will stop up to here, you are already a diploma graduates. But there are 25 of them, I request the 25 to stand, who are now enrolled as second year Bachelor of Science Bachelor in Agricultural Technology. And another 29 of them who proceeded now, after their diploma, they proceeded to the third year in Bachelor of Agricultural Technology. A total of 59 in all as recommended.
For the acceptance and confirmation, we have the President of MAED Colleges Incorporated, Dr. Maria Agnes P. ORTEGA.
By the authority vested upon me by the Commission on Higher Education, I now declare you as graduates.
Thank you, ma'am. You may now take your seats. Today's affair will be graced by a special guest of honor who will, in a while, deliver his message anchored on this year's theme, Embracing Change Towards Reconciliation, Unity, and National Development. To formally introduce our guest speaker, I give you one of our faculty members, Ms. KHIECY S. HALASAN.
To our school president, Ma'am Maria Agnes ORTEGA, to our vice president for finance, Sir Ariel ORTEGA, to our Vice President for Academic Affairs, Ma'am MYNA DAMILES, to the Dean of Midwifery, CLEMENT MARAON, and to the Dean of Agriculture, Ma'am LENITA CAPERIDA, to the faculty and staff of AIM-High colleges, graduates, parents, visitors, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. John Dewey once said, education is not presentation for life, but life itself. Surely, this quote speaks a lot our commencement speaker today. His career has been dedicated to public service, putting premium on education. And as he is currently an education supervisor of the Commission on Education Region 9, he sees to it that the youth today receives the kind of education they deserve as they embark the future that is rich with opportunities to a better life. His journey in education started after his graduation in Bachelor of Science in Secondary Education, major in Mathematics at Western Mindanao State University, Zamboanga City in 2006. On that same year, he became a licensed teacher with exemplary rate. From being a passionate and dedicated instructor at WEMSU Zamboanga City, became assistant professor and principal at WEMSU Integrated Laboratory High School. Also, he was and still is a visiting lecturer both in local and national universities like WEMSU College of Education, Graduate School, and Lyceum of the Philippines, Batangas Graduate School. His hard work and passion has earned him the national recognition as Outstanding Teacher Award in Tagaytay, Philippines, Diamond Award for Filipino International Teaching Service given at Northwest 43rd Street, Manhattan, New York City, United States of America, as sponsored by Association of Filipino Teachers and Educators Incorporated, and Outstanding Principal of the Year given at Deluxe Resort and Spa, Bangkok, Thailand, as sponsored by International Education Summit and Awards in 2020. While imparting knowledge to his students, he is at the same time quenching his own thirst for knowledge. Without much sweat, he finished his Master of Arts in Education, major in Mathematics at Universidad de Zamboanga in 2015. Doctor of Philosophy in Education, major in Curriculum and Supervision in the same university in 2018. Doctor in Public Administration in Western Mindanao State University in 2020. And currently pursuing his Doctor of Philosophy in Management, specialized in education in Lyceum of the Philippines University, Batangas. Truly a man of wisdom, he likewise attended numerous trainings, seminars, and conventions locally and internationally, spearheaded some of them and many times as speaker and presenter. To mention, guest in the Teacher Voice via Zoom and Philippine Las Vegas Radio Broadcasting, United States of America. Session chairman on the second International Research and Education Conference in New York, USA. International Seminar Workshop on Merging Education and Technology for Academic Success in Zamboanga City, Philippines. Australia and New Zealand Conference on Advanced Research on Melbourne, Australia. International Research and Education Conference in 2017, New York City, New York, USA. Noteworthy of mention that our commencement speaker is also an extensive researcher that earned him the award as Outstanding Researcher, sponsored by Lumina Foundation for Integral Human Development during the Luminary Excellence in Education and Research Awards in 2021. Some of his published works include Educators Behind Bars, Phenomenology of the Life Experiences of Teachers in San Ramon, Penalfar, published in Asia Pacific Journal of Contemporary Education and Communication Technology. Mother Tongue as Language of Instruction, Speaking Anxiety and Willingness to Teach among Non-Mother Tongue Speakers, Mathematics Pre-Service Teachers, published in Science International. Study habits of students-athletes in relation to their academic performance, published in Science International. Mathematics Anxiety among young Filipino learners, investigating the influence of gender and socio-economic status, published in Science International. More could be said about the achievements of our commencement speaker in the field of education, but that would deprive him of his golden opportunity to speak before you and inspire you to seek higher learning and make education your life. Without further ado, graduates, parents, and significant others, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and pride to introduce to you our commencement speaker, the Education Supervisor 2 for Region 9, Commission on Higher Education, Dr. SHAMIR R. KASSIM.
Thank you, Ma'am KHIECY, for the warm introduction. You may now have your seats. A famous proverb that has to live by, especially in these times of the pandemic. That despite the predicaments brought by the pandemic, people need courage to get ahead in life. The proverb beseeches people to be brave and to face their fears towards reconciliation, unity, and national development. To the faculty and staff of AIM-HI College Incorporated, to the Dean of Agriculture, Dr. LENITA CAPERIDA, Dean of Midwifery, Dr. CLEMENT MARAON, Vice President for Academic Affairs, MYNA P. DAMILES, Vice President for Finance, Mr. ORTEGA, and to the steward of this institution, whose dream is really to aim high, Dr. Maria Agnes P. Ortega, graduates, parents, men and women in this hall, a very pleasant afternoon to one and all. AIM-HI College Incorporated is one of the higher education institutions which continuously drive on the thrust of quality education in the region and across the nation. It has been a contributory factor in producing graduates who will be assets in the community and the nation as a whole. As you will be proclaimed graduates of this institution today, you can already be considered to be future assets of the Zamboanga Peninsula and the Philippines as a whole. You are living evidences to what AIM-HI College Incorporated believes. May you live up to what this institution has molded you to be and be the best professionals that you can and are meant to be. The pandemic has taken its toll to many aspects of the lives of the people and the society. Education has not been spared of this dilemma. AIM-HI College has responded with positive minds and unwavering optimism to still cater to the unceasing need of change in the academe through modernizing education and striving for the excellence even in the face of pandemic. The transformation of educational landscape due to the given circumstances is one of those obstacles that AIM-HI College has to face. But then, with the unifying efforts of the top management, faculty and staff, and the entire AIM-HI College community, I believe this has been resolved, and up until now, AIM-HI College is developing and creating solutions that will best cure the wounds and scars left by this worldwide pandemic. With this, it is already an assurance that AIM-HI College Incorporated is ready for the fourth industrial revolution, which will cater to the fast-changing needs to address artificial intelligence, automation, mobile supercomputation, intelligent robots, and a lot more. The evidence of dramatic change is all around us, and it's happening at an exponential speed. This fourth industrial revolution brings with it exciting and new possibilities, fresh solutions to global impediments, and employment opportunities for jobs that have yet to be invented. Concurrently, it comes with the potential for technological unemployment that will push downward pressure on income security while society adapts to the new normal. With the combination of climate change and rapid global population growth, this century is the most challenging that our species has ever faced. Governments, state universities and colleges, and private higher education institutions, educators, and parents alike have been in constant struggle to address this, and I believe that AIM-HI College has been preparing for this. As an education supervisor of the Commission on Higher Education in Region 9, I have a humongous trust that this institution will produce graduates who will be exerting Herculean efforts to be part of the solution to this new normal as brought to our society. To you, dear graduates, be the socially responsible transformational leaders, morally upright, and globally sought-after professionals that AIM-HI College has nurtured you to be. Let us always be reminded that what we nourish ourselves will always be our weapon to combat any circumstances that come our way. This day is just the start Your next journey is yet to commence. Be brave, be equipped. Start small and slowly work it up. Start doing what is necessary, then do what is possible. And suddenly, you will realize you are doing the impossible. You may be wondering why I am in my Philippine Coast Guard Auxiliary uniform, yet I am an education supervisor for the Commission on Higher Education Regional Office 9. I have decided to wear this uniform as I would like to be an image of selfless service to the community. Philippine Coast Guard Auxiliary is the only civic organization that is mandated by a Republic Act. We are uniformed volunteers, which was founded in 1972. We commit ourselves to assisting and supporting the Philippine Coast Guard in the promotion of maritime safety, the protection of the marine environment and its resources, maritime search and rescue, the maintenance of navigational aids, recreational safety, and other activities that improve maritime community relations, such as civic action and youth development through the National Service Training Program and other related activities. I would like to pose this challenge to you graduates, that despite your future professions, always give back to your community by joining organizations that will benefit you. Further, I would like you to be reminded of the following, which can be your guiding principles as you venture your world outside the premises of the institution. As the name of your institution suggests, aim high. A. Always do your best because God sees and hears loud efforts. I. Imitate only those actions and principles which are morally and socially acceptable. M. Make your parents proud. This occasion is an avenue where you can finally say that your parents have done the right decision of letting you be educated and schooled by Aim High College. H. Honesty partnered with being conscientious will bring you farther. I. Integrity is the key to being loved by many. Doing the right thing despite no one sees is always an advantage. G. Go forth and follow your dream and make it a reality. And lastly, H. Home. Always come back home to your beloved alma mater. Give back and share. Class of 2022, congratulations for all that you have accomplished this far. As you progress yourselves, I hope and pray that you will find guidance when you remember the past, inspiration and aspiration when you imagine the future, and love and joy as you experience the present. Continue dreaming big dreams and you will not notice it. You are already living your dream. Congratulations to the parents present as you have made the right choice of letting your sons and daughters be schooled and educated by Aim High College. I think your parents deserve a sound rounding of applause. To the administration of Aim High College, again, you have done a great job of becoming an ally of the government in producing graduates who will soon be professionals of this community and the nation as a whole. Again, my warmest felicitations to everyone on your graduation day. Congratulations, Batch 2022. Good afternoon.